Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Char, and in today's video I'm going to be making a wig using Cexxy Hair, an AliExpress company. All details about the products that I used in this video will be in the description bar below. You'll see me using this multi-use weaving wig cap, and I have to say it was my first time using this and I actually liked it. In the back it has an adjustable latch where you can control the looseness or tightness of your wig unit. First, you want to make sure that you're applying your closure on properly, and to do this you'll see that I'm pulling the closure a little bit ahead of the wig cap itself, because you just want to give it a little bit of space so that it's natural looking and you're not seeing like the immediate line of your wig cap. And also, I'm using T-pins, which are like these little pins that you can just put on to hold the hair and whatever else you're putting onto your wig head together. I'm using T-pins and I'm braiding the hair so that it's out of my way when I'm going to begin to sew. Here you'll see me start stitching, and you're going to notice that I'm going to be stitching very close to the previous stitch because you don't want any space on your wig unit in between tracks or the closure. This is your foundation piece, so you want to make sure it's as flat as possible because we don't want any lumps or bumps in our wig unit. Foundation for your wig is the closure, so make sure you're doing right and stitching very close to each other. This video is going to be fast forwarded a bit so that you guys can just see the technique. You already saw how to do it, so it's pretty much the same thing all around the closure. Once you finish your closure, we're going to begin with our first bundle, and in this case I'm starting with the 20-inch bundle. You're starting at the back. You want to make sure that you're not sewing on the adjustable strap line. You want to sew above it because you're going to end up using the adjustable latch if you need to. In order to start sewing on your bundle, you want to put your needle through the double weft, and I personally like to double weft my tracks. I don't like to single weft it, especially in the back. I just want to make sure I'm using the hair and doubling up to make it more full. And essentially the same type of stitching that I did on the closure is the same that I'm going to do for sewing my bundles on. All I'm doing is taking the needle through the cap, pulling it downwards, and I just put the needle through the loop, if that makes sense. But if it doesn't, just watch the video, because you'll see me do this several times, taking the needle down, putting it through under the track, and pulling it through the loop and pulling tight. You want to make sure that you're not pulling too tight because you're going to end up poking a hole in your wig cap. But repeating the same process throughout the entire wig unit. When you've reached the point that you want to flip over your track, you just want to flip it over and continue the same type of stitching, but you want to make sure that you're securing that end piece really tight so that it's flat, because you don't want it to be bumpy when the whole wig decides to lay. You want to make sure you're doing every single thing that's tight. fast forwarded the video to show you that still you're doing the same type of stitching all around. So off camera I finished the rest of the wig, but you're gonna see me very shortly come to the end of making the wig, and what you want to make sure is that you're sewing really tight and close to the closure. Clip, you're going to see me actually sew through the closure and connect the track, because you want to make sure that your wig is as flat as possible. So when you're doing this, you're taking your needle through the back end of the closure, going under the track and pulling through the loop, similar to what you're doing before, but we're just trying to make sure that our wig is extra flat and secure.